In recent years, architects have broken barriers to create some of the most impossible structures, from Arctic airports to record-breaking skyscrapers. But 2025 is predicted to bring even the most unthinkable projects to life, from the Techo International Airport to the Hainan Science Museum. Number 1. Euroamerican Innovation City, Foster Plus Partners. Let me tell you about the Euroamerican Innovation City in China, developed by the famous Foster Plus Partners. This place is something special. Imagine a sprawling 346,450 square meter mixed-use development right in the heart of Hangzhou's central business district, almost as tall as a giant skyscraper. The American Innovation City is almost reaching the clouds with its 200 meters high. But it doesn't stop there. This innovative city is designed with healthy living in mind, featuring 4 residential buildings and a vibrant central public plaza where people can gather and enjoy. The design is unique, blending retail spaces, shared amenities for everyone, and even an IT incubator to spark creativity and collaboration. It's no wonder that people in China and around the world are eagerly awaiting its completion in September 2025. Number 2. Shanghai Opera House, Snohetta. How about I show you a sneak peek of the Shanghai Opera House in China, designed by Snohetta. It's set to open in 2025, and trust me, it's going to be quite the spectacle. Right now, it's already one of the main cultural landmarks in the Houghton neighborhood, and it has this terrific fan-shaped roof that looks like a giant dance move. I mean, who doesn't love a good dance? This place is pretty spacious too. Imagine walking up a spiraling staircase that connects the ground floor to a rooftop plaza with amazing views of the river. You could almost pretend you're in a movie, right? And get this, it has a 2,000-seat auditorium with top-notch acoustics. So whether it's a classical concert or a community performance, this opera house is ready to rock the stage. It's like a cultural icon, coming in to save the day with art and entertainment. Number 3. Fenix, Mad Architects. So here's something interesting about the Fenix Museum of Migration opening up in 2025. It's nestled right in Rotterdam's city harbor, ready to tell all sorts of fascinating stories about history, art, and culture. It's like a time machine, but way more stylish. Now, this isn't just any old building. The rooftop is all dynamic and swoopy, as if it's doing the tango, symbolizing the journey of migrants. And then there's the tornado. No, not the weather kind, but a super exciting part of the museum. You'll find everything from a photographic exhibit that dives into migration themes to a maze filled with donated suitcases. I mean, who knew suitcases could be so dramatic? It's like a giant game of hide and seek with stories waiting to be uncovered. Number 4. Techo International Airport, Foster Plus Partners. Hold on to your boarding passes because the Techo International Airport is about to take off in 2025, and it's going to be a total showstopper. Inspired by local architecture, this place is like a giant treehouse for planes. With a 36-meter roof that looks like a cool canopy, this building is held up by structural trees. How awesome is that? Inside, the terminal has airfoil-shaped piers that let in tons of natural light and keep passengers flowing smoothly. Plus, it's all about being eco-friendly with solar farms. This airport is not just a place to catch a flight, it's a whole new way to experience travel. Number 5. 30th Street Station Redevelopment, SOM. Big news for train lovers and city explorers. Philadelphia's 30th Street Station is getting a snazzy $550 million makeover, and it's already rolling. This ambitious project is set to wrap up in 2025, and it's all about giving a fresh twist to the classic 1933 Beaux-Arts design. They're revamping the pedestrian areas, making it easier to stroll around, and giving the Amtrak offices a shiny new look. It's like putting a new coat of paint on a vintage car, keeping that old school look while making it ready for the road ahead. So, get ready for a station that's not just a stop, but a stylish destination that improves traveler access. Number 6. Frank Gehry's Guggenheim Abu Dhabi. Get ready and mark your calendars because the Guggenheim Abu Dhabi is finally set to open its doors in 2025. Can you believe it? This stunning museum, which Frank Gehry first teased us with back in 2006, is about to become the largest Guggenheim ever, covering a whopping 320,000 square meters on Saadiyat Island. It's like a giant art playground joining the ranks of other amazing spots like the Louvre Abu Dhabi. After a few bumps in the road, thanks to financial hiccups and a little thing called a pandemic, this place is now being dubbed Gehry's big late masterpiece. Talk about a dramatic entrance. It's going to be a key player in the island's cultural scene, and we can't wait to see what kind of art adventures await us there. Number 7. Rice University's new arts building, Diller Scofidio plus Renfro. Exciting things are happening at Rice University. Diller Scofidio plus Renfro's Susan and Fayez Sarafim Hall is set to wrap up by fall 2025, and it's going to be quite the place. Imagine an 83,000 square foot arts facility that's basically the grand entrance to the campus. It'll be packed with studios, exhibition spaces, and labs, making it a hub for all things creative. But here's the best part. This place is designed to grow and change over time, like a living art project. It's also got these awesome covered outdoor spaces that pay tribute to Houston's art scene, perfect for sparking creativity and collaboration. So, get ready for a space where ideas can flow and art can thrive. Number 8. Lucas Museum, Mad Architects. At the Lucas Museum, Los Angeles, visual storytelling comes to life as this terrific design by Mad Architects prepares to launch in 2025. Founded by none other than George Lucas and Melody Hobson, this museum is all about celebrating the concept of visual storytelling across different media. This museum is a fabulous 5-story building that's inspired by the trees around it, complete with galleries, theaters, and community spaces. It's like a playground for art lovers. And let's not forget the 11 acres of stunning gardens designed by Studio MLA that will surround the museum. With such a quirky design, it's going to be a cozy home for anyone who adores art and culture. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Number 9. Indie1 Stadium, Populous. Guess what? There's another project brewing in the US. The Indie1 Stadium is on its way, designed by the awesome folks at Populous, and it's set to kick off in Indianapolis in 2025 as part of the exciting 11-park development. This exciting stadium is going to hold 20,000 fans, and it's packed with features that will make every game a blast. Imagine sitting right by the pitch, partying in fancy suites, and chilling in a tap room with great views from the terrace. But wait, there's more. This place isn't just for soccer fans. It's also going to have a public plaza, a 4,000-seat music venue, and super easy access to downtown. It's shaping up to be a lively hangout for everyone in the southwest part of the city. Talk about a game changer. Number 10. Visitor Center at Butrint, Kengo Kuma and Associates. Hold on to your hats, because there's another exciting project coming in 2025 that you won't want to miss. The Kengo Kuma and Associates Visitor Center for Butrint National Park in Albania is about to make waves, and it's going to be a game changer for anyone wanting to explore this incredible UNESCO World Heritage Site. Expertly structured, the center is nestled between majestic mountains and serene wetlands, offering jaw-dropping views of the Vivari Channel and Lake Butrint. It's like nature's own postcard. This place isn't just about looking pretty though. The visitor center is all about connecting with local communities and has 2 main entrances. One is the Mountain Gate for those nature lovers ready to hike and explore, and the other is the Archaeological Site Gate, complete with public spaces and a plaza for cultural activities. So, whether you're a nature buff or a history nerd, this spot is going to be your new favorite hangout. Number 11. Angie Culture and Art Center, Architects. Imagine stepping into a world where architecture meets nature. Well, you don't have to imagine for long, as the Angie Culture and Art Center brings your wildest dreams to reality. It's not just any building, it's a masterpiece that draws inspiration from the local heritage. Talk about a place that knows its roots. Now, this art center is like a playground for culture lovers, featuring 6 different spaces that include a grand theater, a conference center, and even a sports center. Imagine roofs that look like bamboo leaves. How cool is that? It's like the building is wearing a hat made of nature plus. It's perfectly nestled between the hustle and bustle of city life and the tranquility of nature. You can stroll through open courtyards, enjoy mountain views from the main corridor, and catch a show on a performance stage that feels like it's part of the landscape. It's the kind of place that makes you want to grab some popcorn and settle in for an adventure. Number 12. ASAT Dar Bridge, Sumaya Valley. The ASAT Dar Bridge is not just any ordinary bridge. It's all about celebrating the incredible legacy of Paul Panda Farnana. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. This bridge is inspired by canoes that glide along the Congo River. How cool is that? Imagine walking across a bridge that looks like it has little boat-shaped seedbeds. These aren't just for show, they're meant to spread plants and symbolize migration and growth. It's like a bridge that's also a garden party. Set to be finished by December 2025, this bridge isn't just a way to get from point A to point B. Nope, it's going to be a gathering spot and a living monument, connecting all sorts of stories from the past with the exciting journeys of the future. So, get ready to stroll, plant some seeds, and maybe even share a laugh or two on this amazing bridge. Number 13. Powerhouse Parramatta Museum, Moro Kusunoki, and Genton. A brand new cultural hub called Powerhouse Parramatta is on its way, and it's going to shake things up in the local landscape. Set to open its doors in early 2025, this place is going to be Sydney's largest museum, sitting pretty on the south bank of the Parramatta River. Now, the brains behind this masterpiece are the talented folks at Moro Kusunoki and Genton. They've designed it with visitors in mind, creating 7 open and flexible spaces that are all about having fun and exploring. But wait, it gets better. The design is all about making connections, featuring natural materials that make you feel at home, peaceful spots for a little thinking time, and those gorgeous river views that'll make you want to snap a million pictures. It's shaping up to be a vibrant cultural site in Western Sydney, and I can't wait to see everyone enjoying it. Number 14. The Hyperloop. The Hyperloop is coming, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. All hands are on deck as everyone is trying to build the fastest ride ever. Yes, they're working on this mind-blowing idea called the Hyperloop, which is basically a high-speed train that zooms between cities faster than you can say, "I need coffee." Imagine sitting in a sleek vacuum-sealed tube and whoosh, you're hurtling along at over 700 miles per hour. That's like being on a roller coaster, but without the scary drops. Instead of hours spent in traffic, you could be sipping a latte and arriving at your destination in a flash. It's like the future is here, and it's ready to take us on a joyride. Number 15. Commercial and Cultural Center in Harajuku. Now, let us spill the tea about what's brewing in Tokyo. So, get ready, because Harajuku is about to get a fab new landmark called the Harajuku Quest, and it's going to be mind-blowing. Designed by the super talented Shohei Shigematsu and his crew at OMA New York, this place is set to open in 2025, and it's gonna be a buzzing hub of shopping and culture. It is made up of a funky, sculptural design that links the vibrant Omotesando shopping streets with the chill, artsy vibe of Oku Harajuku. It's like bringing together the best of both worlds, right? And guess what? This whole project is part of NTT's With Harajuku initiative, which is all about making it easy for folks to flow between these two awesome neighborhoods. So, whether you're in the mood for some retail therapy or just want to soak in some creativity, Harajuku is gonna be the place to be. You definitely can't wait to see it all come to life. Number 16. Shirley Chisum Recreational Center, Studio Gang. Here's the thing, NYC's got something exciting brewing. As the city keeps changing, the Shirley Chisum Recreational Center is about to drop in and shake things up in Brooklyn. Now, this isn't just any center, it's designed by the creative minds at Studio Gang. It's a lively hub where the community can come together, play some games, and just enjoy life. It's all about making a welcoming space for everyone, whether you want to shoot some hoops, join a yoga class, or just chill with friends. And here's the best part. This place is a heartfelt tribute to the amazing Shirley Chisum. It's not just a recreational center, it's a celebration of her legacy and a way to bring folks together. So get ready, Brooklyn. Good times are on the way. Number 17. Prestige Liberty Towers. The Prestige Liberty Towers are about to join the skyline. These towers are not just any buildings, they're set to be the new showstoppers in town. These towers, designed by the genius folks at OMA, are gonna be towering at 200 and 290 meters tall. Like, that's seriously high. They're popping up right in the historic textile mill district, which is quite impressive, right? The project's got this snazzy 5-story retail podium packed with offices and shops, so you can shop till you drop, or maybe just grab a coffee while you're at it. And wait for it, they're even adding a rooftop garden for those chill vibes. Imagine kicking back up there with a view of the Arabian Sea, just soaking it all in. It's all set to wrap up by 2025, so keep your eyes peeled. Mumbai's skyline is about to get a serious glow up. Number 18. Letter-shaped apartment buildings in Mannheim. Next on the list is the letter-shaped apartment buildings. Indeed, Mannheim is set to welcome a new landmark with MVRDV's O. MVRDV has introduced O, a striking 15-story residential building in Mannheim's Franklin Mitte. This unique structure, resembling the letter O, will offer 120 apartments and commercial spaces, along with a public terrace reached by a stairway. Its bright blue brick and colorful glass exterior make it eye-catching while blending with the surrounding low-rise buildings. Scheduled for completion in 2025, O will be part of a group of towers spelling home, giving the area its own special character.
Number 19. Tallest tower in Hamburg.
The tallest tower in Hamburg, Germany, is set to be quite the sight. This building will be so tall that you might need binoculars just to see the top. This architectural marvel will not only scrape the sky, but also redefine the city's skyline, making it look like a scene straight out of a futuristic movie. With its sleek design and eco-friendly features, the tower aims to be a beacon of modernity. It's like the city decided to put on its best hat and say, "Look at me." Plus, the views from the top will be breathtaking, perfect for those Instagram moments where you can pretend you're on top of the world. So, whether you're a local or a tourist, get ready to be wowed by this colossal structure that's bound to become Hamburg's new crown jewel. Who knew a tower could be so stylish?
Number 20. Sheikh Zayed National Museum.
Right at the center of the cultural district of Saadiyat Island is the Zayed National Museum, a standout point that's not just a museum, but a heartfelt tribute to Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. Now, this museum is going to be something special, adorned with galleries that seem to be nestled in a cozy, landscaped mound, like Mother Nature herself gave it a warm hug. And guess what? There are solar towers too, making sure the place stays cool and breezy while looking super stylish. It's all about mixing sustainability with that gorgeous Arabic design we love. Scheduled to open in 2025, the museum has a central lobby that's not your typical boring space. Nope, it features these funky pod-shaped galleries that are just waiting to showcase Sheikh Zayed's passion for nature and his incredible legacy. So get ready, because Saadiyat Island is about to have a new gem that's both beautiful and meaningful.
Number 21. Hainan Science Museum. Right on the beautiful west coast of Haikou City, China, something remarkable is happening. The Hainan Science Museum is almost ready to make its grand entrance, and trust me, it's going to be quite the sight. Designed by the creative minds at Mad Architects, this building is like nothing you've ever seen. Inspired by the wetland surroundings, it's a flowing shape that looks like they're fencing in the breeze. It's as if the building itself is trying to take off like a kite on a windy day, spanning a whopping 46,000 square meters. It's got plenty of room for all sorts of scientific wonders.
But wait, there's more. This museum isn't just pretty, it's also eco-friendly. Built with sustainable materials, it has a special curtain wall that knows how to keep things cool in tropical weather. Plus, there are gardens and sunken plazas where you can relax, explore, and maybe even pretend you're a scientist on a mission. So get ready, because the Hainan Science Museum is about to bring some serious fun and knowledge to the party. Number 22. Hybrid Residential Tower. Shigeru Ban is working on a super exciting project in the new Zayed district that's sure to impress. He's building a 25-story residential tower that's not just tall but also packed with 295 cozy units for folks to call home. What's really neat is that this tower is eco-friendly, made from wood, concrete, and steel. And you know what that means? It's like a building that's ready to save the day, saving the planet one floor at a time. Plus, Ban's signature wooden facades give it a unique look that's sure to turn heads. But wait, there's more. Imagine stepping outside into a beautiful 6,000 meter-square Japanese-inspired courtyard, designed by the talented landscape architect Bas Smets. It's going to be the perfect spot to relax, breathe in some fresh air, and maybe even channel your inner Zen master. The whole project is set to wrap up by December 2025, and it's all about sustainable living and creating a little oasis in the city. How awesome is that? Number 23. Suzhou Museum of Contemporary Art. Featuring one of the world's top architectural firms, the Suzhou Museum of Contemporary Art is being brought to life by some of the best architectural firms such as Arts Group and Big. And know this, it's going to be huge, stretching over 60,000 square meters. What's really exciting is how it's going to blend in with Suzhou's classical garden vibe. Picture 12 pavilions connected by these nice flowing walkways that lead right out to Jinji Lake. It's like a treasure hunt for art lovers. The museum will have these awesome sloping roofs and warm-toned toned stainless steel that make it look super inviting. Inside, you'll find galleries, a theater, and plenty of public spaces to hang out. And guess what? It's all set to open its doors in 2025. So mark your calendars, because this place is going to be a must-see. Number 24. Notre Dame Cathedral Restoration. You won't believe the buzz going on in the world of architecture. While China is busy building some jaw-dropping structures, everyone's also got their eyes on the epic restoration of Notre Dame Cathedral in France. Remember that massive fire back in April 2019? It was like something out of a movie. One minute, everyone's admiring the beautiful cathedral, and the next, the roof is on fire and the iconic spire is crashing down. Talk about a plot twist. But don't worry, the French government, with President Macron leading the charge, jumped into action. They promised to bring Notre Dame back to its former glory and aim to have it ready just in time for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Sure, there have been a few bumps along the way, but the restoration is getting close to the finish line. It's like a makeover show for historic landmarks, and we can't wait to see this beauty shine again for future generations. Who knew architecture could be so dramatic? Number 25. Gordie Howe International Bridge. If you think you have seen it all, then the Gordie Howe International Bridge is redefining engineering marvels as one of the longest state cables in North America and the 5th longest in the whole world. Can you imagine driving across it? Talk about a view. Now, this bridge isn't just for show. It's all about making it easier for folks to travel and trade between Canada and the US. It's like a superhighway in the sky. But here's the twist. Construction has hit a few bumps in the road. They're a bit behind schedule, and the price tag has risen to a whopping $6.4 billion. But don't lose hope just yet. Everyone's got their fingers crossed that it'll be ready to roll by September 2025. When it finally opens, it'll be a huge win for engineering and a great way to connect two countries.